We out here with some new damn bull. This time we're checking out this Minecraft Fox rap, Just Another Day. Let's go ahead, shut up and turn it up. Shout out to Square Media. Yo, Dan Bull is definitely kind of one of the champions of Minecraft raps, whether it comes to his animation and his just ability to just, turn a song into something that's perceived as simple and find a message and deliver it with expert lyricism.
Every one of us here carries a box full of our cares and fears, heavy as rocks. Spending nearly every second checking the locks, but then we end up spilling everything the second it drops.
Oh, okay.
Spending nearly every second checking the locks, but then we end up spilling everything the second it drops. We plant our seeds in the soil, in the dirt, till our hands start bleeding from toil when we work. Wonder why we give a firm when we boil in the sun, but when all of this is done, then the spoils all we work. When everything's perfect, basically never. The tables can turn when your mates come together.
Well, I love that. When are things perfect? Basically never. Right? Kind of waiting for something to be perfect before you start doing some things is not what you should be doing, right? Because there's no such thing as perfection. There's things that are like perfection, right? But in order to get to that feeling or that sense of progression, or maybe that sense of perfection, because sense of perfection, it depends on who you're asking, right? It's not going to just come, right? You got to work, you got to deal with all of the suck before you get there.
Now why we give a firm when we boil in the sun, but when all of this is done, then the spoils all we work. When a thing's perfect, basically never. The tables can turn when your mates come together. So get up and let's celebrate simple pleasures, treasure the payment of our labors and endeavors.
That's right. In other words, right? You got to treasure the small things, right? The small little victories that come with your toils and your troubles and your hard work. Because if you're sitting around there and there's time that comes by, you don't do nothing with it, you don't take time to enjoy it, and that stuff starts tearing you down, and before you know it, depression. You know what I mean? I relate to this pretty heavy. I'm the financial provider in my family, right? I got my kids, I got my wife, I got a 9-to-5, and I got YouTube. Almost every hour of my day is counted, right? I got maybe 2, maybe 3 hours to myself, and I have to make sure I'm doing something besides this that I actually enjoy, that don't require me working. Otherwise, it can all just kind of pile down on me. So
when a thing's perfect, basically never. The tables can turn when your mates come together. So get up and let's celebrate simple pleasures, treasure the payment of our labors and endeavors. By its very nature, nature's a menace, unstable and playful in the same measure. It'll take what it's given in the space of a second. Fake changes up quicker than a facial expression. Just another day, just another day, till something.
Fake changes are quicker than facial expressions, and you right? You see how quick that was? Okay.
Comes along and takes it all away. Just another day, just another day, till something comes along and takes it all away.
I love that, bro. Just another day until something comes and takes it along the way. Just another day. You know this day is coming, right? If you treat it like it's like any other day, right, and like you're saying, you forget to enjoy the simple pleasures, then what became just another ordinary day all of a sudden is not. It's a lot more stressful, right? And you didn't take the time, right, to live. You didn't take the time to enjoy. So something takes another way, something takes just another day. It's like you wake up, you're gonna go to work, right? Just another day. All of a sudden, your car breaks down or something. So now that becomes a different day. And then you just start reflecting. I don't know if you guys, but then you start reflecting on, dang, man, those times when my car was working, dang, did I really appreciate it then? Because now this really sucks. Or maybe I should have went and did that thing yesterday, because now I can't do it. I wish today was just another day. That's something right there. Perspective. Right? Once you start getting into that type of mentality, those same days that you're repeating also all of a sudden start becoming a little bit more like blessings, if you will, right? Where you want it to be just another day. You don't want it to be anything other than that, because you know what comes with it. Most of us don't experience that until we experience it, and hopefully you learn from it. So good course. I need to stop pausing.
fades away. Fate can take away the gains you made. Update and change the rules of the favorite games you play. They mean it literally when they say it's make or break. This place would be way more unstable with no stable mates. Try blaming fate for laying waste to your favorite place. Take it from me, you won't make much of a persuasive case. For every grave there is a cradle that'll take its place. Faded faith and fables traded for the latest craze. To display with grave there is a cradle that'll take its place. Faded
faith and fables. Okay.
Fables traded for the latest craze. To display
faded faith and fables traded for the latest. Traded faith and fables, traded morals or something like that, traded for the latest craze. Kind of like discarding everything to go after whatever's most popular, right? Not sticking to your loins, if you will.
Resilience just may be our main saving grace. To persistently insist upon a safer space. To be able to be patient in the face of pain. That's a waiting game. Only the bravest faces may sustain.
Y'all, hey, yeah, I'm gonna pause this reaction video. I love this.
To be able to be patient
in the face of pain. To not immediately look for not necessarily a solution, kind of like a temporary solution, right? In the face of pain, while everything is sucking, while you're facing the suck down, right? It's like you sitting there and you're supposed to be, mining, right? Give you guys an example, mining the cave and everything. All of a sudden, Lord forbid, you lose an arm. I'm saying it's gonna take some time to heal, but as it turns out, man, still got a family to feed. So what you gonna do? You gonna give up? No, still gotta go you're gonna be a little bit more slower, right? That right arm about to be looking like Quagmire's off Family Guy. You know what I mean and everything. But that's more of a physical, but also other times, more realistically, if you're dealing with issues of your own and you still got to provide for other people, being able to be patient either with yourself or patient with somebody else and still progressing, right? You're still moving. He's right. That takes a different type of person. It's very, very difficult to keep moving, even though everything is going bad.
The pain, that's a waiting game. Only the bravest faces may sustain. Failures waiting to make your acquaintance and chasing fame. Life is moving quick, so why assume that it would stay the same? Seasons keep changing, leaf trees, leaves fading. People keep aging, each beat keeps shaking. And just when you believe you're free, you're gonna meet with Satan. Freeze in fear, realize you might have been mistaken. This isn't even a deep statement I'm even making. Evil keeps creating meaner ways to feed the hate. Just another day. Just another day.
I know you say that it's not a deep statement, and sometimes the most simplest of sentences or the most simplest of statements can mean worlds to the listener, right? Because there have been several times where I have heard a single simple statement from somebody that's experienced that changed my whole entire outlook on, and it wasn't even deep. As a matter of fact, most of them I heard wasn't even deep. It's like one of them things where you say it, you're like, why didn't I think of that? That's like the most simplest thing. You know what I mean?
Till something comes along and takes it all away.
I think one of them was a quote, and you guys probably heard this, where it says you only have, what was it? You only have 2 lives. No, you have 1 life. You have 2 lives. The second one starts when you realize you only have 1. I forgot what it's like, but y'all know what I'm talking about, hopefully.
Have a little patience, it'll get better. Have a little faith, it'll all come together. Even the diamonds will break under pressure. So take a little break and then make sure you get her. A lot of the
Okay.
time you gotta follow the signs. We live on borrowed time with no promise that tomorrow will arrive.
Facts.
We've lost days hiding from the horrors in the night. We can't see, we're just squandering the light. Then we wonder why we lost
Wasting
our quality
time.
of life. But we can't even decide whether we want to live or die. Then we wonder why we lost our.
When he said that, I just sit here and I think, and I have to constantly check myself. Generally whenever my kids are up and everything, it can get exhausting playing with them and everything. But I find that if I do bring out my phone and, you'll go to like, YouTube or TikTok, if you will, and you just start scrolling, you lose hours, right? The quality in the day can go by just like that. You don't even realize it.
From the horrors in the night, we can't see, we're just squandering the light.
Yes, that's what I meant by squandering the light, but I understand what he's saying.
Then we wonder why we lost our quality of life, but we can't even decide whether we want to live or die. As if it isn't comfortable being confident inside. Such a shame when a diamond doesn't want to even shine. Being hunted for your height, humbling your pride. We're all invulnerable, stomach rumbling. there isn't pumpkin in your pie. So come and sit beside, you're invited. There's an empty seat, we're trembling and weak, but your love provides plenty. See, it's plain to see your empathy for entities in need. Instead of greed, you present a generous energy indeed.
Have a little patience, the eternal wives.
Have a little faith, it'll all come together. Even a diamond will break under pressure. So take a little break and then make sure you get to.
I really love that. See, again, even a diamond will break under pressure. And a diamond isn't that like one of the hardest minerals, stones, rocks in the world? Now, if that's breaking, then, you know, surely your flesh and your bone can break. So
just another day, just another day, till something comes along and takes it all away. Brain's aching, you're waking in strange places, but today's too late to change faces. I know it hurts lying in dirt full of grazes. It drives you berserk, singing the ways they degrade us.
Hold on. The part that he said right here, where your brain's aching.
Brain's aching, you're waking in strange places.
You're waking in strange places. I wouldn't necessarily take that too literally. Not like you waking up, or too literally. Like you're not waking up in like physical places. I think what he's mainly kind of talking about here is waking up in strange places is your perception, you know, about like your situation, not like physical places. It could be like a different mental state, that type of place, right? Waking up in strange places. Maybe you went to bed and then you woke up and then it's like you don't even realize who you are anymore, or something like that, or what you're doing. Like you'll answer that question, like, what am I doing and why am I here? Right? You're familiar with the place, but you're not familiar with it anymore because you want to be somewhere else. Right? So that could be another way of saying like strange places, but not physically like this guy is.
Places, but today's too late to change faces. I know it hurts lying in dirt full of grazes. It drives you berserk, singing the ways they degrade us. So try to turn the rage into a way till we take what they've taken away from them. It'll take more than pain just to break us to pay for this. Gracious, you need to be courageous for ages, and step by step,
Wait,
the
you
game
said
is
that.
afoot. Left, right, left, we're not gonna play with a book.
Step by step.
Craven and crooked as they would they do with us. I'm doubtful they give a fuck, and this is painful enough. But now we're laying in wait from above, taking a look. Surveying the base with the thugs have taken the pot. The scale's industrial and it must be all but unbreakable. But you're more than capable when your faith is unshakable. They're digging themselves a hole that they mistake for an escape tunnel. It's time we gave them payback for the hate, it ain't debatable. Whatever they take will make them payable. Trade for all the pain they've caused. The trailer trauma's multi-generational.
What is this rhyming? What is this rhyming? It hurts how good this eternal rhyming is. Crazy.
Feels industrial and it must be all but unbreakable. But you're more than capable when your faith is unshakable. They're digging themselves a hole that they mistake for an escape tunnel. It's time we gave them payback for the hate, it ain't debatable. Whatever they take will make them payable. Trade for all the pain they've caused. The trailer trauma's multi-generational. We'll study their organization and the way that they patrol before we tear down their barricades like they were paper walls. Crash their battle station till it's no longer operational. Today's the day that we reclaim our name and take control. Just another day.
That was beautiful. Oh, wow.
Till something comes along and takes it all away. Have a little patience, it'll get better. Have a little faith, it'll all come together. Even obsidian will break under pressure. So take a little break and then make sure you get to.
Changed it from diamonds to obsidian.
So clever, you could call me a fox and no cold weather will stop me kicking ass. I'll stick a trident right in your freaking heart. If you try pulling me, I'ma click apart. I'll lick a shot so you drop down quicker than the lick a shot. Little sharks try and bite, muddle my childlike style. For the mild type, quiet box, give a wild bite. Vile types try and spoil my life.
Ooh, quiet barks give a wild type, because they usually the loudest ones in the room are the quiet ones, or they're the ones not loudest in the room, like a negative connotation, but usually the people who are quiet, the people who are silent, right? Those are the people that are moving. You know what I'm saying? They moving in success. They ain't really talking about what they doing. They more actionable. That's why they quiet. So now all of a sudden, right, you blink or the next day coming past, bro, they like up here and you wondering what happened. It's because they was quiet, right? It felt like they took that lead jump. You wasn't familiar with their game. You wasn't familiar with that wild bite. And now it's super effective with a critical. And I think they were holding a focus sash. They at least used focus up ability, but yeah.
a shot, so you drop down quicker than the liquor shot. Little sharks try and bite, muddle my childlike style. For the mild type, quiet box, give a wild bite. Vile types try and spoil my limelight. Ignored my advice, bye bye my guy. I feel my family all around me with a lion's pride. The silent night blanketing us in the sky high. Ride or die wherever the trail takes us. It's a hell of a tale, we'll tell it through the ages. But has there ever been anything more courageous than saying farewell and then turning the pages?
All right, Dan. Hey.
Just another day. Just another day. Till something comes along and takes it all away. Have a little patience, it'll get better. Have a little faith, it'll.
Yeah, shout out your animation. Y'all did y'all thing on this.
Come together, even a
All right, this is Patreon.
break under pressure. So take a little break and then make sure you get to. Just another day. Just another day.
Hottest banger. Who do you say was on the I know he said it at the beginning. Square Media. Yeah, good stuff, Square Media, man. Really, really made this shine. Now, let me know what y'all thought about this song down in the comments. Dave's out.